Welcome to our channel, Lives Across the Border. This channel, I'm just telling you my life in Mexico, the life of my family. Got deported in 2021. After being deported, not being in Mexico since I was a little kid, I decided to open a business shop. It is a donut shop, and we upload videos about our donut shop, me selling on the streets, me making donuts. We don't upload videos of me selling on the donut shop because we have workers right there, right? We've been out already. It's gonna be like almost gonna be 4 years. You know what I mean? Almost 4 years of me being right here in Mexico, and I'm just showing you what I do. On today's video, I'm just gonna upload different clips, what I have done, maybe videos of me selling on the streets, different videos of me buying food on the streets as well. Hopefully you enjoy this content. Right now we're gonna go get some water. We're gonna I came across this guy digging in the trash can, so we're gonna bless him today. Let's see how it
¿Qué hola,
goes.
viejón?
Ya,
¿Qué estás haciendo?
buscando cosas
¿Cosa?
para comer.
A la... ¿Ya el billete?
¿Verdad?
He said he's looking for stuff to eat. And show me some $100 bills. They're fake though.
¿Qué te parece? ¿Qué? Decir ahorita a Pedro Budiño que si está tratando de su hija,
¿Qué?
está tratando de la casa de Pedro Budiño, o sea, aquí es su hija.
Ajá.
Encontré aquí esto. Estos son como 15 o 17 billetes que me encuentro. Ahí tratando.
Pero son falsos. Dice copia ahí enfrente.
Ajá, ya copy. Pues tú mejor que pongo el suyo, ¿no?
Sí, ahora pues. Pese.
Ajá.
That's crazy. He was looking for food in the trash, and luckily I had some extra donuts that I was able to bless him with. He got kind of sad when he figured out that those $100 bills were fake. He thought he was balling, especially with that chain he had. But that's something that once in a while I come across, and like I said, I always bless those homeless out there. You know, they're going through it. All right here, you see all that land? It seems like somebody owns. Well, nobody owns that land. That land was right there in the city. I don't know why it was right there. Nobody claimed it. And people just decided to take over that land, divide it into different lots, and take advantage of that stuff, you know? A lot of people get upset about that, but the thing about right here where we are located is that, I mean, the law ain't doing nothing. They're not doing nothing to fix this. And people, especially with people with money, people with money are taking advantage of this. Especially like, if you can see right now, all that equipment with the that you see right there on the camera, all that equipment. Those guys got money. They don't need that lot, but they took over and they're utilizing it. You know what I mean? Instead of just leaving that lot to maybe some family that might need it.
Right here and take them out.
You know, I can see that, but when people take advantage of that, I don't respect that. That's not me, and that's scandalous. I've seen a lot of people doing that stuff right here in Mexico, but I guess it's part of the game, man. It's part of the game, and it's part of the government who's not doing nothing. I don't know what that thing is doing. Supplying it with water or what? I think it's supplying it with water. I think so. I'm not sure. There's people already on the back waiting. I'm also going to show you yesterday when I went to sell some donuts and an accident that took place. An accident took place on the road. You're going to trip out in how they direct traffic, you know. I don't think that's how it is in all Mexico, but and what I experienced yesterday, yes, that's how it is. All right, guys. So this is the sale of yesterday. I was selling donuts yesterday. This is towards the end. I actually did a video in Spanish. I finished the video, so I was like, you know what? Let me do this in English real quick. So I decided to do it in English, you know. So that's why I decided to put everything together on this video. with different parts of me selling out and actually showing you the little town.
Buenas tardes.
Yo quiero la chocolate. No, yo quiero mejor la café.
¿La café? Ok, una café.
No, ya se quedó Manuel, no quiso venir. Bien, ¿ahora?
It is always interesting to see kids getting exciting over donuts, you know? Come on.
Nini, rápido.
La banca.
La blanca. ¿Cuál es la blanca? ¿Esta? ¿O chispitas?
Ah, María me la gané.
¿O esta?
Sí, me la
¿Esta?
gané. No la gané.
Ok.
¿Yo quiero esa?
Esta, esta.
Yo quiero esa.
Esa es mía.
Ya, ¿qué van a querer ustedes?
¿La café?
Yo quiero esta blanca.
La blanca ya está apartada. No te creas.
Ah, pero esa las aparte.
Oh, ¿se aparte? Ok.
Porque estaban ahí.
Ok. Ya se va. Ah, nomás vienen a...
Nomás.
Ok, dispárenme las donas y ya nos vamos.
The thing about doing business on the streets, you have to keep it conversating, respectful, so the client feels, I guess, nice during the sale, right? There's people on the comment section who wants to clown, say, oh, this guy's selling donuts, but guess what, man? At least I'm doing something, right?
Esta.
The whole time the kids were asking if grandma was gonna buy donuts for their parents. I found it pretty funny. At this point, I don't have that many donuts, right? So I'm thinking, okay, you know what? I'm gonna cruise a little bit, see for how long I'm gonna be selling. But I guess on this stop, I sold out.
Porque son calcetines. Acuérdate que son para... Ah, ya me los limpiaron.
Niñas, ya.
Dame 140.
Mi de estos machos.
Deme otra, deme esa.
¿Para ti? ¿Tú no usas
Yo
grande?
ya pedí la mía.
¿De qué color es la tuya? ¿Qué quieres jugar? Acá tenemos que sentarnos.
40, 157.
Grandma ended up buying 8 donuts, which I believe it was 140 around there, something around there.
160, 200, 200 y... y 500.
Ya terminó con la venta.
Sí, gracias a Dios.
Ahí.
Que muchas gracias.
Ah, sí.
You enjoy. I think we got another client. Let's see. I was excited because I was like, oh, I'm gonna sell all the donuts in one spot. Hell yeah, man. I guess that couple came out of an alley. Their house was within an alley, and they just, since I took a long time to leave, they decided to come out and buy some donuts.
Buenas tardes. No queda muchas.
¿De chocolate? ¿Esto es lo que tiene nada más? Bueno, pues dame...
Yeah, that's all you have right now? I said, yeah. One time, as a matter of fact, an old
Ok, deme...
person got mad at me because I only had, I think, 4 donuts.
Deme esas cuatro.
He got very upset because I was like,
Estas.
man, well, that's the whole point of selling donuts, man. I cannot just cruise around and have donuts in the G right on the car, you know. I had to, the whole point of selling on the streets to get rid of your product. But some people don't get it, right? Some people expect you to have donuts when you get to their house, and it's not like that. It's not like,
¿Ayer no pasó nada?
No, nos pasó 2 días a la semana.
she asked me if I
Haciendo el-
came through yesterday through their town, and I was like, no, I just only come to your town twice a week. And then she was telling me, well, we seen a little car, a red one like yours, cruising around, and actually we came out and chased you, and we came to find out that it was not you. So I was laughing. I was like, okay. All right, guys. So this is what we're gonna do. I just sold out. I'm gonna take you around this little town, just a little bit. Let's go. So this is a very small town right here. I can tell you that might be one of the poorest towns that I go to. Might be the poorest town that I go to, at least how the houses look like. But one thing I can tell you is that a lot of people seem to be happy in their current situation, and I guess that's what it matters at the end of the day, right? You see like different houses, the differences. One, you're gonna see a house that's all right, then the next one is gonna be differently. A lot of right here to the right, you can actually see a store just basically built into a house. That's something normal that you can see in small towns like this, in where they have their store right next to their houses. And basically where we have our donut shop, you don't see that. It's not as common. There is, of course, but there's what we call the commercial buildings, right? But this is the life in Mexico right here. This is gonna be the park, which is pretty big. You have a lot of people playing, especially on the weekends. There's a lot of kids playing soccer. They got their own teams and stuff like that. And the park gets pretty full. It gets full. On this occasion, I think they're playing softball or baseball. I think they're just practicing. But a lot of kids, they get very active right here, and they do play. They do play a lot of sports. Okay, look at this. You see that light right there? Usually, you have people who sell hot dogs, tacos from their houses, and that's like a way of giving you a right here. That's what we're selling donuts. No, they're not selling donuts, but they're selling hot dogs right there. And that's how people know who's selling what. And I guess it's a way to get your attention, and that's how people do it. So right here, I came across an accident, and it seems like I think it was a Camaro crashed into a electricity pole, right? But I think he crashed into an electricity pole on the other side of the street or the road. I mean, and the crazy thing about this is that I'm not familiar with what they're doing right now, but for what I know, my experience, they have to have at least a cop to try to direct the traffic. We have two officers on scene, I believe, plus the fire department, but nobody's directing the traffic. Nobody's directing the traffic. Very dangerous, of course. It's dark. It was later at night. I believe it was like 7:30 p.m. and nobody was directing the traffic. So that took me off guard, you know. After waiting for, I don't know, probably like 40 seconds until the traffic, until the vehicle stopped coming from the other side, the vehicle in front of me decided to go, and that was it, man. But that is my video of today. Hope you like it. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.